Hello, Internet, and welcome to Tabletop Tuesdays. I get to say that for the first time. We are so happy to be back. Hopefully, everyone enjoyed their holidays. And we're going to play some more Overarms today. We've got Ryan joining us for the first time in this game. And unfortunately, we won't have an Alex here today. He's feeling under the weather, so he's taking it easy. But we hope you feel better soon. And let me, before we get started with a recap and talk about what we're doing here today, I'll tell you what else we have going on the channel. So next stream after this one will be on Thursday, or next official stream after this one will be on Thursday. That will be Elegant Magics. It's our Good Society game that Greek Sid has been running for a little while now, and we're in our session 2 of our new season of that. So it's a good time to get started, and we're going to be doing an extra special stream this Thursday where we're going to be going for an extra hour so we can ring in the new year with the crew. So definitely come join us for that this week. We will also have the session 0 or our like character creation stuff for our new season of Neon Souls this Friday. So you can join us at 8 o'clock Eastern time on Friday, and we're going to be making Cypher characters. So if you haven't ever seen that before, come join us. If character building and that sort of stuff isn't your jam, then you can join us a week from this Friday for the first official episode. I think that's pretty much all the new stuff we got going on this week. Savannah and I have also been streaming some Ace Attorney, and we were almost through the first game at this point of the original trilogy, and we'll probably be booking on to the next one later in the week. So come hang out. That is it as far as announcements for the channel. Does anyone have anything they want to plug or promote before we get going? All right. Well, let's go ahead and get back to it. So we're going to get Ryan's character in soon, who I think his stuff is on the screen right now, so you can probably see some of that, but the mystery will hopefully be revealed in a little bit. Let's see. Last time on Tabletop Tuesdays, or Sweeps Week, as we've also been calling it, your little gang of I don't know what to call you guys at this point, because you're not
murderers.
Well, self-defensors, killers. At this point, you had just dealt with your adversary, Knight Rider. Dave and his Anima Knight Rider through a bus crash and a lot of other vehicular mayhem. You then decided to turn your focus on trying to track down the next Radio Shack that you needed to triangulate the sequence or the signal that this broadcast come from this mysterious commissioner had been coming from. However, you got sidetracked from this when a transmission coming from the commissioner said that there would be a sort of loot drop as part of this battle royale that he had orchestrated, and there were 4 items that were placed throughout the city, giving you an opportunity to get items of varying rarity and hopefully gain yourselves an advantage for the rest of this never-ending evening. You decided to go for the one that was on campus, breaking into the student center. You located this small glass Mickey Mouse figurine that had an inscription on the bottom saying "Break me," and you had decided, damn it, you kept it. However, you did have to fight off the attacker that came to also claim this item, and their Anima. I was already forgetting their name. With the Anima Baywatch, the user Lenore, who I don't know if you ever got her name or not, because you kind of just fought her right away, who unfortunately was killed as part of this conflict when you slammed the lid of a garbage can or a dumpster into her using Mallory's gravity powers, slamming her into the wall of the building. And with a crunch, she was pulled into the television space where all of the other fallen contestants have gone. You also, at that point, decided to then head to the the Radio Shack. However, Lonnie began to shrink as she was blasted by some sort of small goblin-looking creature. You tracked these people down, arriving at a parking garage where you were then confronted with the source of this shrinking, Chuck, and his anima growing pains. Also, Dr. Dempsey and his anima General Hospital, whose car you had stolen. He decided to track you down and enact vengeance for destroying his vehicle. You fought, and you killed both of them. Harper landing the decisive blow against Dr. Dempsey after he had decapitated her temporarily. And Mallory, once again, increasing her kill streak by destroying Chuck. However, Mallory was very badly hurt and unfortunately had to be taken to the hospital after this battle. Harper escorted her there, and Lonnie and Nathaniel went to Radio Shack. You activated the triangulation, the equipment that you needed to that Sal had asked you to turn on over there, and you had completed the second array for this process. However, as you were leaving and heading down the pavilion of the mall, through the darkness, somebody approached, an old lady who you didn't recognize, and she accused you of murder as she summoned forth her anima, and the surge of dark shadows came rushing towards you. And I think that is where we're going to pick up right now. I'm just going to get some... if I have some more dramatic music here. Go with this. This surge of dark shadow comes crashing around you, not dissimilar from what you had experienced when you fought Fear Factor. However, as soon as it washes over you, you see that the mall around you is largely unchanged. You can still see everything exactly as it was before. However, Miss Fletcher is no longer visible. Seems that she has vanished, and instead, all around you, you see these semi-corporeal, people walking around the mall, shopping with their kids and families, and with large bags of items that they have purchased from the stores. And essentially, the mall looks like it is full, or as it would be on a busy sort of Saturday morning. But all of the patrons are these spectral sort of illusions that you can clearly see as such. Lonnie and Nathaniel, you are standing amidst all of these specters, as you hear Miss Fletcher's voice cutting through the gloom, saying, "Now what are you doing here? I've tracked you a long ways looking for the culprits from that dastardly murder that I found down at the parking garage near the Cineplex."
We haven't been to the Cineplex, right?
No, that is the parking garage that you were.
Oh.
Well, we're trying to figure out whoever's doing this competition thing, tracking them down.
And do you think that excuses your actions?
Hey, you know what? Check your facts, lady. I never murdered anybody.
I also have not murdered anyone. I am very against murder. You can ask anyone.
You were with them, though.
Okay, but they're not here. Look, we're trying to stop all this nonsense, okay? If you're such a good detective, maybe you can help us.
All I know are the facts. You pulled into the parking garage at the Cineplex at 11:42 p.m. I saw you exit the vehicle. From there, you encountered two strangers. I saw the fight break out. I saw them incapacitated, and I saw them murdered by one girl with long black hair, wielding some sort of hockey stick, and another who seemed very badly injured by the scuffle.
So you saw the whole thing happen?
In a way.
So you would have seen that they were trying to kill us.
What I saw was you attack first.
Did you see Lonnie super shrunk already by the time it started?
I did.
Uh-huh.
Did you think that was weird?
Do you think that excuses your vile, reprehensible behavior?
I haven't done anything. I've not done anything wrong
You are
serious.
complicit in the murder.
And
so what, you're gonna kill us?
Of course not.
oh. Well,
I will
then
detain
what the
you
hell are we doing here?
and turn you over to the authorities.
What authorities are you gonna turn us over to?
The police.
Also,
What authorities do you think
Wait,
I
tell
mean?
them what?
That you murdered two people.
How are you gonna explain that? No, look, lady. I've had a really, really long day. I can't deal with this right now. If you want to arrest us after we figured out who has done all this shit, I will give you every right to, okay? But right now, we gotta stop other people from getting hurt.
Make a one of you make a charisma roll for me.
That's a D6 for me, my friend.
I got a D10.
Okay, why don't you make yours?
5.
Okay. The illusion around you doesn't immediately fade, but you watch as, in unison, all of the these spectral figures sort of stop, and they all turn towards you, sort of forming a sea of faces around you. And as they do, you hear her say, Toby.
Ma'am?
What do you make of this? And again, you hear their voices, but you don't see where they're currently standing.
Well, I'm not really sure, don't quite have a read on them yet.
Check them for weapons.
Yes, ma'am.
If you make any sudden moves, we will attack. If you have any weapons on you, I suggest you lay them at your feet.
If you need to go to the restroom, there will be time for that later.
All right. Do tasers count as weapons?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's absolutely a weapon. Mm-hmm.
All right. Just checking. Put the taser down.
Okay, doesn't Nathaniel have a gun? Who had the gun?
No, I stole a
Mallory.
taser this time.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Mallory
Mallory
had the gun.
Okay.
Yeah. Because she shot the
Oh, that's
the
right.
other guy with it, yeah.
Steelwind, I swear to Christ, just be chill, okay?
We should kill them.
We're not killing
Slaughter them.
anyone.
Drink their blood.
Steal one, I swear.
Eviscerate them.
I will put you in
Flay
a
the
goddamn
skins from
jar.
their- You're useless, you know.
Yes.
They're going to lock you up.
Yes. Later. Shut up.
Make me.
Hey, stealing. If Lonnie gets locked up, you get locked up too, right?
You have a point. We
All
should
right,
kill
just
them.
just checking.
We're not killing anyone for the last fucking time.
So
Is that
coming.
out loud?
Yes, it is.
Yes, you see Lonnie standing there, and she has this oppressive, large, black like specter that is floating above her head with these long arms and a big cowl masking its face. However, as Jude, you are standing there, and I assume Colton is also near a small cat that is walking around Nathaniel's feet. Moving through the crowd and sort of materializing like a mirage being lifted, you see somebody moving towards you. Ryan, why don't you go and describe your character for me?
Sure. So Toby is a real big boy. He's about 6'4", 280. He looks built like a linesman because that's what he does. He's wearing a full matching like sweats. He's got the pullover hoodie and like the big sweatpants, and is carrying a little plastic bag in front of him, being kind of a little meekly being like, I mean, you'll get your weapons back once everything calms down. I'm not just going to lose them or nothing.
Okay.
It's just for safety.
All right, thanks, Toby. I'll put the taser in.
Do you have like a name tag or something on it? I don't want to get mixed up with someone else's taser.
I'm gonna peek in the bag. How many weapons are in there?
I think there's just one taser.
Yeah, I think it's all
This
just
is
a
not a
taser.
problem. But it's like, I'll do my best remembering, and we won't get mixed up or nothing. You have nothing to worry about.
You know what? If it's a bag of weapons, just hand me a weapon when we're done. I'll be fine. It doesn't have to be a taser.
Well, I appreciate your flexibility in this matter. And then I'll move down the line and accept any.
I don't have any weapons. I don't carry weapons. I have chopsticks.
What about this one?
I am a weapon.
He's not going in the bag.
I will destroy you.
No, he won't.
Ma'am, this don't look good.
No, I understand that, but I control him. He's not going to do anything, I promise.
Your screams will haunt the nightmares of children for centuries.
Steelwind. I will
display your entrails above the doorway to my abode, and there
You
it
don't-
shall read, weep.
I will watch 12 hours of anime in a row if you don't shut up right now.
Okay.
Thank you.
He seems like a real handful.
He is definitely that.
And Miss, do you have any weapons?
No, I don't have any
Justin?
weapons.
Towards Hopper.
Oh, she's not there right now.
Oh, she's
Yeah,
not
it's
there.
just the two
So
of them.
just there's an empty space. Gotta hold the bag out in front for a little bit. And go, oh, I'm sorry. I thought there was more of you earlier. I apologize. Well, that's it. It's a taser. I got a taser in a bag.
Are you going to search us now? Because we do have something we have to do.
Do I have your consent?
Yeah, just don't touch any of my bits, okay?
Oh, sure. Pockets are all right.
Yeah, pockets are fine. Just don't
Okay,
wander,
pockets.
okay? Don't get fresh.
he very, very awkwardly, not awkwardly, more just like with terror padding pockets for the both of you.
Okay.
And yeah, I assume finds no weapons.
There's a long sigh.
It's like
coming
it's
from
like
the
one
shadows.
tap, and it's like, oh, that's good.
There's a long sigh coming from the shadows, and you can just hear the exasperation coming from Ms. Fletcher. But as you step away with the single taser, she goes,
I'm just going away with two hands. It's a taser in a bag.
Thank you, Toby. And she comes
You're welcome, ma'am.
stepping forward, kind of materializing in the same way, like hunching, using her cane to propel herself forward. And she says, "So, it was an act of self-defense, you say?"
Correct, ma'am.
And where is the location where you were originally attacked?
Oh, outside the student union? Is that where you got shrunk?
The rec center, right? Something like that. I don't remember. The union, school union.
One of the drop points. Someone attacked us there, and we had to fight him. And then on the way out, Lonnie got shrunk, and we had to chase him down, and that's what started the whole thing.
At the college campus?
Yes.
Yes.
I will investigate your alibi.
Okay.
Okay.
To be fair, we had stolen the guy's car earlier in the night, and that is why he was trying to murder us. I'll just get that out there for you.
That doesn't justify murder.
I'm just saying it'll help. It'll help with the investigation. You won't be like, "Ha ha, gotcha! You stole a car." Like, no.
So you stole this man's vehicle, and he tracked you down to enact some sort of vengeance?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we super wrecked the vehicle. Another one of the contestants, like, animal was a car and wrecked it up real bad. So,
Where is this vehicle located?
it's one of the streets.
12th
right
and
by where
Main.
we stole a bus.
Nathaniel,
Wait, you also stole a bus?
there's been a lot of things that have happened tonight, and I promise we can go all over it later, but we really have to get to this other Radio Shack so we can shut down the signal so we can stop the game so no one else gets hurt, okay?
With no context, some of these statements are amazing. Like for me, we've got to get down to Radio Shack. We just gotta.
It's at this point that I'm becoming hyper aware of what I have done in creating this campaign, this little arc. Okay, she's taken out and with like a completely stone face the entire time. Hasn't really reacted with any sort of like disbelief or anything to what you're saying, but just very methodically taking note on a small notebook, and then she flips it and tucks it back into her purse, and she says, "Okay, Toby,
Ma'am?
is that all you found? A single taser?"
I think he blushes a little bit. Oh, yes, ma'am.
Perhaps you are not the hardened criminals that I expected. There are many things going on tonight. Many crimes and other ill acts of savagery that have compounded as the night has progressed. All related in some way, shape, or form to this strange broadcast. I will need to corroborate your story. For now, I will leave Toby with you.
I'm sorry?
ma'am?
Keep an eye.
Do we have to stay in the mall?
No, you may go. Toby, I expect you to call me on the phone that I lent you, should anything
On the
arise.
phone that you lent me. No. Yes, that was me, not Toby. Yes.
Good.
Yes, ma'am. Sure. Can you text me real quick? Make sure I have your number though.
It's the only number programmed into the phone, Toby. We've been over this. You just have to hit 1 on the speed dial.
One on the speed dial. You got it. I absolutely. I won't forget that.
Right.
What
Okay.
do you want me to do with this taser?
You may return it to them.
All right. Well, see, here it is, safe and sound, like I promised.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. Appreciate.
All right. No more murders.
You have my word that I will not murder anyone.
All right, no murders, but if someone tries to murder us and they end up being killed in the fight, what do we do? Call you?
Tell you what, I'll just give you a call, ma'am, if anyone dies for any reason whatsoever.
Toby.
I'll just keep you informed on the just general rate of death that I've come across.
Good. Good boy. All right. She waves a hand, and the black shadows, the figures sort of dematerialize and recede into the darkness again. And she says, this night has turned from preposterous to extremely, extremely frustrating. She turns around and begins to sort of slowly walk away. And she says, I'll be in touch.
Is she going in a different way than we need to go to get to?
No, she goes the same way, so you have to walk very slowly, like to not make it or pass her as you're going to leave towards your other stolen car.
Do we want to stop by the food court on the way out and drink some soda? That's
Oh, right.
what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Let's grab some soda real quick.
I'm not
Toby,
allowed to have
soda.
I'm not allowed to have soda.
How
What the hell
old
do you
are
drink?
you?
Unclear.
Right. Okay. Well, whatever. Let's get the sodas and go. We really need to get. We should call Harper to see to see how Mallory's doing,
Mm-hmm.
and have her meet us at the other Radio Shack.
I'm 20. I'm gonna go ahead and make that decision right now. I'm 20.
I'm glad you figured it out, dude.
Yeah. Well, I had to
You're right.
think back. I was born in
Yeah.
79. So yeah, I'm 20.
Solid.
Cool.
Are you all? When were y'all born?
Oh my God. Just can you make the phone call, please?
Okay.
You guys steal some soda from the food court. So I'm gonna give you guys. We'll say I'm gonna give you 4 sodas.
All right.
Which is that's not just them that is an item in the game, Ryan. Soda that you can use if you drink soda, you can regain some of your AP.
Can I get a smoothie instead?
No smoothies in this game,
damn.
unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
No, you guys did get smoothies earlier, didn't you? We
We did.
specifically had one of you go to tropical smoothie, but no benefits from that.
So how much AP do we get back?
5.
Yeah,
Fine.
5.
Okay.
I'm gonna
And
chug
you can
one right
save
now.
a soda if you want to save one for later. But yeah, you can drink.
All right. Well, I've had a stressful day, so I'll get a soda.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Uh,
Gotta wind down with a soda.
all right.
So we got one soda saved.
Yes. You. Okay. So
I guess I
while
have
that's all
Mallory's
happening,
phone, probably.
yes. Yeah. Because she. I think you're in the waiting lobby at the hospital, and you can leave. You leave your phone number as a emergency contact for Mallory, or you leave her phone
What
number.
was-
yeah,
on
I
can't
there and
remember.
Take the cell phone.
So I probably have something like a Sprint PCS. So asking her to text me people remembered numbers in those days.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Plus texting is like 10 cents. Per text, so-
I'm not gonna have someone text me for nothing. It's like, nah, that costs me 15 cents, and it takes
Yeah.
so long.
And-
Anyway, all right, sorry. Getting into the world.
Yeah. So before you make the phone call, I want to go back in time a little bit to what's happening with Harper. Let's change the music a little bit. can go with this one. So Harper, you have just Mallory has gone back. I think she's gone back into the ICU. They have advised you that that she is. I think you've probably been here for a bit at this point. Because you had to wait for them to drive to the Radio Shack and do their whole thing. She's stable, but it's going to be a bit of recovery, and they want to keep an eye on her for a while. And so they aren't letting you back into Mallory's room yet. But the nurses tell you that she's going to be okay. While you are in the waiting lobby, I assume waiting for the others to pick you up or meeting them somewhere, teleporting to them or something. There is one of the bathroom doors are leading into one of the restrooms. You see somebody, it swings as somebody heads inside and swings a couple times and before it closes, and then it swings open again. And as it opens, I think it catches your eye, because the lobby area is really empty right now, so there's not a lot going on, not a lot of movement. It opens up, and what you see beyond is not the bathroom, but in fact some sort of like office area. And then stepping through, you see a familiar person. You see Jose in his sharp suit, looking as clean cut as he was before. Not a wrinkle on this dark navy blue business suit, and kind of steps out and looks around a bit, and looks over in the lobby and nods and walks over and says, "Oh, hello, Harper. We've been looking for you.
Yeah, I bet.
Where are the others?"
Around.
All right. We wanted to see what your progress was. The numbers are dwindling, and we're keeping an eye on how many we have recruited at this point to our side.
Yeah, we're working on it.
Right. Well, I think we're in the final push now. Why are you here?
Oh, we got in a little bit of a scrape. I had to get checked for a concussion.
Okay.
They're doing some insurance paperwork right now, so I'm just waiting.
Oh. Well, I'm glad you're okay. And you said the others are nearby.
Yeah, they kind of split up to, find the last few dots.
Okay. Well, myself and Vanessa, we are currently keeping an eye out. We wanted to know if you're in 100%.
Yeah, totally.
Okay. Well, we should meet up soon once you're done with your paperwork here. Why don't you give me a call?
Sure. Yeah. Do I have your...
I gave you my business card.
You're right. You did. Yeah, sounds good. I'll call you.
Excellent. Please, soon, if you can. Turns back around, heads to the door, pauses for a moment, and you see the door crack open, and you see the same office beyond, and he steps through it, and it closes behind him.
Creep.
Then you receive a phone call.
I will step outside and take it. Hello.
Oh, hey. So how's things going over there first, I guess?
Okay. They said she's stable, but they won't let me see her. And they won't let her leave. So.
Okay. We ran into an old lady whose name I forgot. And she is looking into the murders in that parking garage.
I would not call them murders, but okay.
She is insisting on calling them murders.
So
It's not called self-defense, she wrote.
So do we also have to kill her, or are we good?
No, she's looking into our claim of self-defense at the moment.
Okay.
Just, heads up. We got a new friend, Toby, who's working with the old lady.
Oh, cool.
Nice to meet you, I'm sure.
That was Toby.
Hi, Toby.
Harper says hi.
Oh, okay. Good.
Jose was just here.
Oh, okay. You know what? Let me put you on speaker real quick. This seems
Okay.
important.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi,
All right,
Lonnie.
so Jose was there?
Yeah, Jose. Oh, Mallory's gonna be okay.
Okay, good. Thank you.
They're keeping her overnight. They won't let me go back right now, but they said she's stable, so she'll be all right.
Good.
Jose was here. Do you remember lawyer guy?
Yeah.
Suit,
Yeah.
Weird friend, weird doors. Yeah, and he asked me why I was here and where you guys are, and I didn't tell him because I don't really trust that fool. And then he asked how recruitment was going, and I said fine, and he said we should call him soon and meet up. And I didn't tell him Mallory was hurt.
Oh, okay, good.
Wasn't Jose's whole thing just to team up to win it? Like only 4 people? Did we convince Jose to join us?
No, we convinced him to
Sort of.
hold off.
I don't trust him.
Okay.
So I told him it was going fine and that we were kind of split up right now, getting the last few people, and that we'd call him soon. I would try to be vague on purpose because I felt like that's what you guys would do. I think it worked.
Yeah.
Mm.
Solid.
All right, so what was we going to Radio Shack? You coming with?
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to catch the bus.
Well, we got a car over here still.
Yeah, is it faster for you just to come get me?
Probably.
All right, I'll wait.
We also have soda.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, we got a soda for you. All right. So yeah, going back with the car. I
Hope
guess.
you like
All right.
Shasta.
Love Shasta. All they had last time we went to the store was Surge.
Mhm. That's usually what we drink.
So much
I
caffeine.
know, it'd be nice to have something different.
You have to
They-
ask for it special to have them behind the counter.
Do they have
Aw,
Coke
no shit,
Zero
really?
still? Or the clear Coke? What was that? Crystal Coke?
Oh!
Pepsi
You're
Clear.
thinking of Crystal Pepsi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit was good. Okay, let's go.
Is it?
Man, now I want a
Was it?
Pepsi.
They just bought it back a few years ago, and I tried it, and it tasted like someone hadn't finished making a Sprite.
I love that
The
description.
LaCroix of soda.
So Crystal Pepsi was there between 92 and 94 and at this time.
Oh, okay. It's good to know.
So we're
you
old
guys-
enough to miss Crystal Pepsi.
Yeah. So you guys, we'll just cut to picking up Harper at the hospital. The last Radio Shack,
Sup?
you know where it's located.
I just said sup.
Oh. You all pile in the car.
Hello.
Harper, you meet Toby.
Sup. Harper's pretty tall too. I don't think she's as tall as Toby, but she's like 6 foot,
Oh, nice.
kind of broad shoulders, Letterman jacket. Sup. And then there's this little ice ball with kind of a frost tail that just follows her around.
Gotcha.
Hello.
That's Hale.
Look, new friend.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. Real nice to meet you. My anima's not out, right? My anima's
Unless
still...
you manifest it now.
No, just me.
I'm imagining Harper did because she got bored in the waiting room.
Hale just pointing out all of the obvious things.
Let's play I Spy.
Yeah. Toby
Hale picks the same three
opens the door of
things.
the car to let you in.
What's up?
What's up? Here's your Shasta. Like,
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Die.
the ice kind of melted. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I usually try to get ice on the side, but we were in a rush.
That's all right. I actually don't drink that much soda usually, but it's been kind of a weird day.
Yeah, it has.
The sugar throws off my carbo loading, so.
Yeah, I think coach is going to be pretty mad at me.
What do you play?
I play football, man.
Sweet.
I was gonna say, Toby, you can just not tell him you drank a soda.
He'll read it on my face. I can't lie about coach.
I was gonna say I don't think he's very good at lying.
Also, that guy's a real hard ass.
The hardest of asses, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. So,
I play
What is
hockey.
happening?
Shaq.
I'm on the
Just-
hockey team.
Oh, but I sure do love watching hockey. Is the team good? Your team good?
Yes.
Okay.
I have decided just now.
Okay. I'm real excited to be able to get to see some matches once this season starts up again.
Yeah, I think we got a real good playoff chance.
What is happening?
Two people who care about sports are in the same car at the same time.
Right.
It's a wacky world that we live in. Where two people, by chance, two people who like sports are near each other.
In a college town.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm also wearing rollerblades and carrying a hockey stick.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I forgot about that part.
So you're basically a character from like a Burger King Kids Club.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Yes. Perfect. All
Harper
right.
aggressively refuses to take off her roller skates most of the time.
It's amazing.
I roller derby in the off season.
Oh, really? I've never been to what do you call that? A race, a match,
Match is fine.
cyclone. I'm not sure.
Oh, that would be cool.
A cyclone of a roller derby.
Yeah, a roller derby cyclone. Hey, you're cool. You guys didn't say Toby was cool.
Oh, thanks. God. I don't know about that. I'm just.
Steelwind, his voice in your ear, Lonnie just says, God, I'd rather be listening to watching anime right now than this.
Honestly, bro, same.
The car's not that big, you guys.
Sorry. It's been a day.
So, heading towards the last Radio Shack.
It's such a good movie if you ever get a chance to see it.
Yeah. Tom Cruise really pulled it out.
Yeah.
You
But
get on the
no joke. I would like to see Tom Cruise playing as an employee of a Radio Shack, trying to keep it open. Like I want to watch that movie so bad.
No matter the cost.
All right, sorry.
okay, so you get in the car, you drink your soda, Harper.
Shasta, I guess.
Yeah. And you guys are just heading straight toward. So you went to the one in the mall. I think I said the other one was like it was on like the north side of town. This one is like a standalone building, so won't have the same issue of having to go indoors or break into the mall or something. You head onto the interstate and begin. What do you want, buddy? Sorry, my cat keeps trying to jump up my lap. You get onto the highway and cut through town a bit, and pretty uneventfully make your way there. I think there's a moment. Is anybody checking like their phone for the updates on like the grid?
No, but
Okay.
I do crack a window because I get car sick.
For Ryan's sake, every screen that you look at, like on a phone or a television or a computer right now, anything that electronic that has a screen, whether it's on or off or plugged in, is broadcasting this same signal that only Anima users are able to see right now. And you've seen a couple of updates throughout the night of the signal where this enigmatic figure calling themselves the Commissioner has discussed and offered the terms of this this little battle royale. However, anytime in between, it just has a map of Mount Pleasant and a series of dots across the map that are tracking the location of every Anima user on it. You guys have noticed that since that little loot drop that you got, the numbers have diminished. They seem to converge on those points, and you have watched as one by one they have steadily blipped away until there are probably less than a dozen left at this point, including yourselves. You can see the four of you. You can see your two friends back on campus. So that's it counts for about half of them that you can identify who they are. The rest, the other six, well, I guess Mallory included. You see one at the hospital. So the other five around town, kind of scattered. Some of them are close together. Most of them are scattered pretty far apart at this point. But you realize that there are not many people left here. As you kind of have this realization, you are exit off the highway and enter the parking lot of this much larger Radio Shack next to the Target. I think Target was around. Yeah, Target. I don't remember how long Target's been around for. I feel like it was something I didn't start going to until I was like...
Had a job?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, the lights are off inside. Doesn't seem like there's nobody in the parking lot. Doesn't seem like anybody's there. Building seems to be empty.
$1962.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I don't think they had like a Target in every state until like 2004 or something like that. So
yeah, this is the surge of Target. They're getting there.
Okay.
So what are we doing?
Right. Exposition. Okay, so we're triangulating these.
I failed geometry.
Okay, we're putting three things in place so that they can figure out where this person is.
Cool.
Okay. I guess I'll go.
That was a terrible explanation.
I know it was, but I had to dumb it down.
Again, the car's not that big.
You said you don't understand. Look, Toby, do you have anything that would help us in this situation? What's your deal?
Yeah, what's your deal?
My deal?
Your anima.
That's private.
Okay, cool.
My deal. I'm real helpful though. Whatever you need me to do, you want me to go inside and pick ourselves up some
How about
batteries, fix radio? I don't know what we're doing here.
How about me and Toby will watch the door?
Solid.
All right, I'll watch the door. I can watch the door.
all right. So just go in Radio Shack, just phase in.
Okay.
We have a key.
Do we have a key to the Radio Shack?
Yeah, they gave us a key
you
to the
two,
radio
Sal
shack.
gave you a key,
Oh,
but
I'll
Is it
phase
just
in
a rock?
because I forgot.
yeah. Nathaniel phases in, and Colton like jumps onto him and phases you through the door, and then Lonnie, you just walk up behind and open the door and go inside.
We're going to go find the thing.
Okay. You head to the back of the store again, back to the employee area, and you find the equipment that you're looking for that Sal's pointed out to you. You've already done this once, so I'm not going to make you roll for it or anything again. You're just doing the exact same thing you did before.
I mean, radical.
Tubular.
Nice.
You finally get the machines up and running while Toby and Harper are hanging out outside. And as everything turns on and the small computer display lights up and runs some code for a bit, and then you can see a map pop up which shows the Mount Pleasant area and the other 2 Radio Shacks that have the equipment turned on. And as all 3 of them light up and sitting at this like radio pulses, you immediately the phone next to the computer begins to ring.
All right, answer the phone again. They call Radio Shack. This is Nathaniel. How can I help you?
It's me again. It's Sal.
Oh, hi, Sal.
Hey, you got everything up and running over there? It seems like it's coming through.
I think so.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna run systems, make sure I've got everything I need. You can see the lights kind of like that were pulsing at different different like intervals. Begins to sort of normalize, and the all 3 of them begin to pulse in unison, and you can see the colors light up to like sort of a muted green color as they all sort of sync up, and then you watch as another pulse or dot begins to form, not directly at the center, but slightly north. There's a building where the a small secondary wave begins to pulse out of, and he goes, "I got it, knew it. Told me I was crazy," and comes through, and like you can hear like frantically typing on the other end of the phone. He says, "All right, I got the signal. I'm gonna see if I can figure out more of what's coming through it. And hold on a second," and it sort of like types out a bit. And says, "All right, so I think I've got the location. Looks like it's on the looks like it's near the north side. Well, I'm not showing a building there or anything. Not really sure what that would be. You see the location on your screen, right?"
Do we see it, or do we just see the map with the normal?
So when you look at the screens, you can see the map always, but it's almost like it's projected over. If you concentrate, you can see the actual like what is actually on the screen.
Ooh, do we see anyone there?
Oh, good point, because the maps kind of overlap. No, you don't.
What are they saying?
Oh, you're saying we should be able to see where it is. There's not a building there. It's on the north side. Can I see where he's describing, and I'll point it out?
Yeah, you have the address.
Oh,
Says,
okay.
I gotta report this to somebody, like, I don't know, the FCC or something. I mean, whatever the signal is, it's messing with all my readings here. I'm gonna see if I can figure this out. And as he starts to speak, you're starting to notice like a crackling coming over his voice, and suddenly you see the screen, the display, both displays, the projected map that you've seen the whole time, and whatever is actually on the computer, cut out. And instead, what is broadcasted onto the computer is a sort of a staticky screen with red lettering on it that just says "Interference detected. Cheaters." And then it starts to just broadcast the word "cheaters" over and over again. I
think we got
It's
him.
a little dramatic. And you hear a suddenly as that broadcast fades away, you hear a voice come over the signal once again. Same voice that you've heard before, sort of slightly distorted. Shoot, I don't have my voice mod up. Damn it. not going to worry about that for today. The voice speaks out in the same echoey, sort of robotic tone, and it says, "To all remaining participants, we have had violation of the terms and agreements of our competition today. As such, I am amending the rules. Of the remaining participants, it appears that 4 are currently in violation of our agreement and will be marked as such on your maps. The elimination successfully of any of these 4 will result in a doubling of the prize money should any that defeat these 4 remain. They will be marked on your maps. Best of luck. And to those that have violated these rules, you will no longer have the favor of the information that has been provided to you so far, and may God have mercy on your souls."
Quickly turns to Nathaniel. We are not killing Toby.
No, he's one of the 4.
I know. I'm just saying,
Oh.
I just thought your immediate reaction would be, well, if we kill Toby, then we can take that money.
I mean, I'm clearly not going to kill anyone, right? So, why would you think that? Also, it is good news because it means he's got at least double the prize money he initially said. Right? So our plan of getting to him and trying to get him to pay everybody $100,000.
I'm just gonna shout back into the store. Hey, so should we do the Home Alone plan again?
No, we need to go. We need to go to where the signal was.
Yeah, I think the easiest thing to do now, or the best thing to do, is to rush to the dude and take him out so the signal stops for everybody, and then no one knows who the cheaters are.
Okay.
I don't think we cheated, though. There were no terms that said we couldn't find them.
Did you read any fine print? I didn't read any fine print.
I mean, he makes the rules, so
I guess.
he can just make shit up.
Wait,
All right.
we're the cheaters?
Yeah.
Apparently.
Well, we didn't cheat, but he's saying we did.
But we should go, like, now.
Oh, no.
Ushering everyone back into the car. It's all right, Toby. It's not a real game anyways.
I mean, it's very real.
Right, but the rules don't matter because they're made up.
No, I know.
Plus-
I just don't want everybody to get the sense that you can't, like, die in this, because you definitely can.
We are very aware that people are dying.
I don't... Toby seemed confused. I'm just trying to be nice.
I mean, you know what? Overall, I think it's a good news situation. It means we can get at least $800,000 out of the guy.
Yay! Let's go!
I bet he's got more than 800,000. If he's willing to give 800,000 away,
Nathaniel, please, for the love of God, just drive.
Oh, you're a believer?
As you
Okay.
all head towards the car, debating the morality of this situation, you all open the car doors to step inside, and as soon as you open the doors, you realize that you're not looking inside the car anymore. Instead, you're looking into another sort of dark office building.
Jose, if you kill us, I will haunt your ass.
Jose, please, just closes the door, opens the door.
we know
Goes to the
where he
same
is,
spot.
Jose. We know where he is. We can end this. He's got at least 800,000. We can have all of that money, probably more.
There's a pause, and you hear from behind you the door of the Radio Shack opening, and stepping out from the Radio Shack, you see Jose again, and he says, "Oh, I didn't expect it to be you."
Really?
Yeah.
We like made a whole plan to fuck up the game. You didn't think it
We
was?
told you what we were doing.
You didn't tell me that you were. What is the plan here exactly?
We're gonna break the
We're
game.
gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna whip his ass, take his money, live it up.
Do you know how few people are left at this point?
Yeah.
Oh, it's all right. We have a taser.
But listen, this is difficult, but if
Bud,
we
can
don't deal
take
with you,
Bud, we can take you. I don't do this, please.
I'm just saying, if you surrender right now to us, then we get the extra money, and then when this whole thing is over, we can split it.
Is everyone forgetting that surrendering could mean death or imprisonment forever?
No, not everyone.
there's-
Hey, Bud. Nah. Okay.
Look, or there's this. Help us out or surrender yourselves, and then whatever money we get, we give you a cut.
Yeah, he's not gonna do that.
Sounds like it'd be half the money that we'd get if you surrendered right now.
No, he said $200,000. He doubles your prize money
Oh,
if you
man.
take one of us out. You still have to win, and you only get 200,000.
I know this was a question on the ACT.
Right?
It's okay,
if we
bud, you'll
take
get
him
there.
out, we get at least all 800,000. No contest.
Or there isn't any fucking money, and this is all just the chaos that they're bringing. Do we not be forgetting this?
Also, aren't you like an attorney? You should not be out here like killing people.
He's not. He's tricking other people to do it for him.
Well, yeah, I
So-
know, but like at some point this is gonna end, and whoever's left is gonna have to go back to their lives. If you attack us, we're gonna win. So
I'm not so sure about that.
well, I am. So
I mean-
we're gonna go, and you're
Right.
gonna fuck off, or you're gonna attack us, and take your chances, I guess.
Where's Vanessa?
Nearby.
And Vanessa's cool with this?
She
So-
is.
Here's the thing. Or, since you still got to do the contest, you just back it off, let it play out. And then when it's down to just the two of you, maybe we have this two of you and us, maybe we have this conversation again.
I can't risk somebody else getting this increased prize money.
All right, dudes, we can't
Before
stand
we
here
can.
any longer because if we don't settle this, some other people are gonna show up and they're gonna try to kill us. So we're gonna go. Toby, what are you doing?
He's calling Murder, She Wrote.
Who the-
Toby?
What? Who?
Ma'am, I was just calling because I believe there's going to be potentially another death. That's how it feels like this whole conversation is going. It's it's a little loaded. There's some subtext that I'm following a little bit, but it feels like there's going to be a fight pretty soon. We're trying not to, but it looks like it's headed that way. I just wanted you to know.
Toby, where are you?
At the Radio Shack, ma'am.
Which one?
The last one. The last one that there is.
Listen, Toby, you just keep yourself safe, all right? Don't let them kill anyone. What's... And she just sounds like exasperated and just hangs up the phone.
Right.
She
so
says hello.
Cool. I don't know who that is. I'm not gonna stand here and wait to be converged on. I think I'm using that right. By a bunch of other people who want to murder us. So, like I said, take your shot now if you're gonna take it. Otherwise, we're gone. We can still have this partnership that we made when all this is over.
I'm sorry, I can't risk it. You see him extend a hand in front of him.
Cool. Can I
and,
pull Mallory's gun and shoot him in the leg?
You have a gun. Oh,
I do now.
He's like,
Oh man, roll initiative.
Harper don't want to deal with
Just
this
shoot
anymore.
You just shoot him here.
Oh,
Again,
ambulance.
I could
I
have
didn't
sworn they
expect
just
this
had a
gun to
taser.
end up being the most popular, the
What
most
the heck?
powerful.
It's, Dex and Speed?
This is Raiders
Yeah.
of the Lost Ark right here.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
Over it. uh, 13.
That's first. So go ahead and roll accuracy.
Good, because I rolled
I think
really
it's-
high.
It's dexterity +2 for a gun.
Just dexterity?
Dexterity +2.
Luckily, my dexterity is the thing I made better. I rolled a 9, so 11.
Roll damage.
What's gun damage?
Dexterity plus. No, sorry. It's
I don't know how to
What
use
is
a
it?
gun. Mallory left the safety off, clearly.
no, it's in the book.
It's about you're like, wait.
Oh, shit.
Intelligence +4.
Well, it's going to be a very small bullet.
Very poorly.
Intelligence is the damage for a gun?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So I can make the
Nope.
bullet go where I want with my brain powers? What are you talking about? I rolled a 4.
So +4 is 8.
So 8. That's literally the highest I can roll. I'm a D4.
Okay.
Kids, your mind is a gun. So take care of it.
All right. Let's change
I
something up
just
real
shot a
quick.
man.
That's not the music I want. That's a little too. There we go. You fire the pistol in his direction as he's extending his hand forward, and it hits, but you see it almost ricochet as it seems to impact something almost invisible around him, like hitting something metal. It's less than his defense. And what forms out of the air in front of him is you see this short, round, metallic-looking anima carrying a large brass shield in front of it. This anima forms in front of him about like waist height and just kind of lands itself there. So that is Harper. I would like everybody else to roll initiative as well.
10.
Okay, how do I do that?
So initiative is your dexterity and speed. So normally when you roll in this game, if you're doing an adjunction check where you're rolling 2 of your stats or your character stats into your anima, you would have to spend it's called adjunction, and you have to spend an AP to do it. Initiative is the only case where that is not, where you don't have to spend AP.
I'm sorry, you said speed of the anima and what else?
Dexterity
So
and
my
speed.
dexterity and the anima's speed, okay.
Yeah, so just roll both of those and add them together.
10. I roll good.
10? Good.
14.
Nice.
No, that's bad for him.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a low roll for
I rolled a 10 and a 4.
12 for me.
12.
Yeah.
Okay. So again, explain for Ryan. So the enemies have static initiative in this game. So Jose's initiative is a 10.
Okay.
So that means you guys all get to go act first. Harper, that was one of your actions, so you can still do something else if you want. But I let you guys, essentially, you've all rolled to go before him, so you can all take your 2 actions before he gets to go. An action can be using an ability, making an attack, moving, using an item, something like that.
Yeah, so I'm gonna... Well, gun didn't work, so I'm gonna move, I think, and on my skates try to, like, sort of drift around the thing that's in front of him and try to grab him.
Okay. So you're trying to more incapacitate him than injuring him. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead
For now.
and roll. So yeah. Well, so you're gonna have to move up to him, so you won't have another action
Okay,
this round.
yeah, then I'll
okay.
move that way and try to, like, skirt, because I'm probably faster than he is. I'm gonna try to, like, skirt, like, around behind him.
Okay. All right. Interposing yourself between the door where he has come through. What about the others?
I'll summon my enema. My enema. Yeah. I'll just summon my enema. And then
Okay.
handle this situation.
Your anima materializes. What does what does Toby's anima look like?
So I think, like, I don't know if this is how animas work, but in my head, I'm thinking like pieces of like the sidewalk kind of like come up and start to roll up, like televisions like get pulled out of like the display of Radio Shack and kind of get rolled up, and like there's a form begins to take shape, and towers behind Toby, like over 10 feet or so, as a shape of an enormous like teddy bear with like made of like sidewalk and televisions, begins to boom lumber forward as Rocco comes into existence. Is that like summoning? Is that a whole thing?
I would say that's one of your actions.
Okay.
So you could do something else.
The other one is I'll go this. I'm not trying to hurt nobody, but I'm just gonna go for a bear hug and keep that little anima right where it is.
Okay. So you're attacking it, but not trying to deal damage to the user.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
I want to know what motivates it. Like, I just want to get on the same page. You know, I feel like we got up miscommunication, and I want to know what's going on.
Right. Okay. Go ahead and roll an accuracy check for me, and then we're gonna count this as using your ability.
Okay. And accuracy is strength and power for me.
Yes.
Or power -1. Strength and power -1. So my strength is a D12. My power is a D12 -1. So I'm gonna do that right quick. I need to get my real dice because this is a. All right, looks like it's gonna be a 10.
10. That meets their initiative, so that hits.
All right, well, they're hugged. And
So what is define your ability again?
Empathic. So I just want to know what's going on in their heads. Like why they getting all violent now? We're just having a conversation. We're trying to move along. We're at the last Radio Shack, a sacred place, and we're not gonna get. I don't want to shed no blood here. Kind of freaked out about the gun, to be honest. Still a little shook up about that. Kind of found myself in a situation that I'm not really sure what to do. I like hold my ears, like ow. But yeah, I just want to hug. I want to know what's going on. Maybe we can come to some sort of understanding.
Okay. So getting a read on the feeling. So as Rocco reaches out, a big, mighty bear arm made of metal and rocks, reaches out and kind of grabs onto the small little ball on the ground in Rocco's big arms, and doesn't do any damage to it, kind of just holding it in place. you get this surge of emotion coming through you, and what you sense coming from the anima, which is an extension of Jose, is a sense of right now frustration, confidence, and maybe a slight tinge of regret.
Okay. I think just with that kind of like you're still ringing from the gunshot, just been, you know, it's never too late to go a different path.
Okay. So
Please,
that is,
before she figures out how to shoot twice.
that is his second. That is your second action. So
All right.
Lonnie and Nathan, what do you want to do?
All right, I got an idea. I want to run up with Colton and get in Jose's face. And so I want to attack with Colton, and I want the end result to be I want to like try and fuse Jose's hands to another part of his body.
What is wrong with you? This happens,
Right.
Ryan, this happens every game. He's like, I want to take out his lungs.
I got phasing. I don't know how else to attack people with phasing.
No, it's a good way to attack people with phasing.
That's okay. On opposite Tuesdays, I just phase everybody into the ground with my phasing powers. I should start trying to phase people's organs out.
You should.
Why can't we phase out people's bad choices?
Okay. So yeah, make your attack.
Okay. 15.
That'll hit.
That's good.
So phasing his arms or his hands to another part of his body.
Mm-hmm.
His butt.
So yeah, I'm picturing like Colton like kind of frantically scratching at him, and as he's trying to get his hands up,
Yeah.
I'm just like trying to plug them somewhere and then have Colton face them.
Yeah, so essentially what happens is Colton like jumps up and he to scratch at him, and Jose like stumbles back away, kind of swatting at the cat, and as he's swinging his arms around, Colton just it paws at his arms, causing them to briefly come incorporeal, and sort of phasing into like his chest almost, and just enough that as he ends the phasing, Jose, who's got both arms on his torso a little bit, and just kind of goes, "This is a very expensive suit. Please, can we not do this?"
I mean, I figure it'll be a more expensive surgery to remove your hands from your chest, but whatever.
Anything else?
Yeah, I think.
Can I use my reaction to throw up?
Yes, you may.
No, that's a free action, actually.
I think I'm gonna try and end this. I'm gonna walk as he's freaking out and his anima's grabbed. He doesn't have hands. I'm gonna close his nose and phase it shut and go, "Next is your mouth if you don't surrender."
God. Okay. So yeah, let's do another attack.
22.
22 hits. Oh damn. Okay.
I'm about to call Jessica and let her know that I'm accessory to murder.
Yeah, you reach out, once again, utilizing your powers. You phase his nose together, so it just sort of sticks inward, and and levy your ultimatum. He just goes, now I'm not really sure that that's the best choice of action at this point. Again, this is all way getting blown out of proportion.
I told you the facts. It's how it is.
Lonnie?
Oh boy. I'm gonna look around for Vanessa. Vanessa.
Sure. Roll intelligence.
Okay. I'm good at. Well, I'm not bad at this. 6.
6. You can see the open door that is behind Harper right now. And you see somebody moving in that room behind her.
Okay. Can I? Oh, I guess that's not gonna work. Lonnie's gonna run around, and as she does, she's going to say, "Nathaniel, please don't kill anyone else." And go to the door and kind of interpose myself between Harper and the door, and just say into the doorway, "Look, they're on a murderous rampage, okay? I don't think you understand the danger you guys are in here. Please, just go. Just get out of here while you still can."
Roll charisma for me. You using your anima at all for are you using Steelwind for this?
I guess. Maybe Steelwind is behind me, like. Wait,
Just
is Steelwind saying murder, murder, murder?
Yeah. Kill them. Kill them. Tear out their spine. Snap them over your leg.
Still, I'm just leaning over at Nathaniel, being like, "Oh, this is dope.
This is good. Keep going.
So what should I roll? Just get charisma?
I haven't seen someone's brain on the outside before. Try that next." Yeah, go ahead and just roll a charisma plus power.
Okay. Not super great. How's a 7?
Okay, 7. All right. So you shout in there. I think that's all of you that have gone now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So as Jose is now there, nose plugged, hands phased into his chest, looking a little worried at this point, as a big teddy bear has emerged from the ground and is now holding onto his anima. You hear a voice from inside the office go, "Jose, are you sure about this?" And you hear Jose going, "We can't stop now."
I assure you, you can.
I don't think they're going to give up just yet. But what happens is Jose, his initiative first. He uses his. This would have been very cool. So he's using his if before his nose got plugged. He uses his anima, Law and Order, and is going to use its ability. And he speaks out. He says, "What was he going to say?" Yeah, he goes, "Everyone stay right where you are." And you can see the anima. Yeah, you can see his anima, Law and Order, sort of begin to glow in Rocco's hands as that happens, and there's just sort of like this gong, this loud like reverberation that echoes. Yeah, yeah. and nothing else seems to happen with that, but it does reverberate twice. Actually, before
Oh
he
no, no! Is there gonna be a dick wolf that comes out of the woods?
not yet. That's my next season. Actually, before he does that, he does sort of back away. Before he says that, he does back away from the lot of you, using his first action to move, giving a little bit of space. The second, so Vanessa, who's inside and looking a little bit worried, you see a tall, slender figure, flat and bending like paper, with these blue and white striations drawn across its body, kind of step its way out as her anima, House Hunter, comes through the open car door. And it is going to make an attack against, Nathan, I think, is the one that she's most probably worried about at this point. So that's going to be her intelligence. That's her range. That is a 15.
Hits. I only had a 14 this time.
Ooh, it's the first time I ever hit you.
No, I got hit in the first session, I think.
Well, damage isn't great. That's 11. Minus whatever your defense is. Her second action is, as you see House Hunter emerging from the car door, and it extends its arm out, sort of slicing across Nathan, leaving these long paper cut across his shoulder. Near the door where Harper is now. Well, I guess Lonnie, you're there now. She just comes leaning around the doorway, and she's gonna reach out to grab you, pull and yank you inside. And that is going to be not good, though. It's a 5 to hit, so does not.
Okay. Can she grab me but not pull me?
Yeah. I think she just grabs onto you and just like tries to yank you inside, but you just don't move, and she just kind of goes, "Oh no," and that's basically it. So new round. Everybody roll initiative. You're just trying to beat a 10.
I'm back, baby. I rolled a 2.
Wonderful. 4.
14 again.
4.
Okay.
I got an 8.
Okay. So Nathaniel gets to go, and then the enemies.
All right. Well, if you make a threat, you have to follow through with it. So I'm going to try and fuse his mouth shut.
Okay. He has moved away from you, so you're going to have to move towards him if you're going to grab him.
Yeah, I guess. Me and Colton
Okay.
will go after him.
Okay.
Imagine me like a parent. So, well, I threatened to fuse the kid's mouth shut, so I have to do it because so they understand boundaries. So,
as soon as you take a step forward, the anima, the Law and Order, immediately turns towards you, and it extends or kind of like turning or wrenching itself in Rocco's arms. You see it take the shield and just hurl it in your direction. And so it immediately gets to make an attack against you because you broke the law.
Okay.
That's an 16 to hit.
Oh gosh.
So wait, I did the other way. That is a 20 to hit, and then damage. That's not good though. That's 6 points of damage.
Oh, I don't take any.
Great. However, as the shield hits you, it then bounces back and like immediately ricochets back into Law and Order's arm. So you close the gap, just having narrowly. I think the shield. How do you think you avoid the blow? Do you just like phase through it, or?
Yeah, I think it phases through and it like almost hits him and then comes back.
Yeah. So you see it coming and Colton pounces on your back and the shield just phases straight through you, and sort of just as it's about to hit Jose, it stops in the air and then immediately ricochets back to Law and Order. All right, you can make your attack.
All right. 20.
20 hits. You're fusing his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Okay. You reach out and just like eventually just like slap like the underside of his jaw almost, and just like pushing his mouth up, you just sort of fuse.
Yeah, I'm
just a
thinking
little bit
like
up.
really try and get the lips over each other too, just seal it.
And his mouth and nose are now fused shut, and you just see this like moment of panic across his face.
Just like, I told you I was gonna do it, man. I don't know why you're surprised.
Okay. That's Nathaniel's turn. They get to go now. Oh boy. What do they even do here? Jose can't breathe. Yeah, you hear Vanessa yell out as she's pulling on Lonnie, and she sees what you do, and she goes, "Oh no! Oh no! 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 No!" And her anima is going to make another attack against Nathaniel, and she just yells, "Stop! Undo it now!" And is going to roll not enough for her first attack. It's like an 11. You rolled a 14, right? Let's see. Yeah, that's all she can do for her first attack. I think she's just gonna attack again because she doesn't have much to do. No, not enough still. So 2 strikes come at you from House Hunter. Both of them you phase through again as you were sort of intimidatingly like standing in front of Jose. Jose, at this point his mouth is fused. He can't breathe. Yeah, I think he just takes a step away and just waves his arms in front of him like he's had enough. No, he's stuck. Never mind. He can't even do that. He starts waving his elbows up and down and shaking his head violently. That's all his turn, though. What do you guys do?
I have a question. I have phasing abilities too. Can I undo this?
So you have density manipulation.
That's true. You're right. Okay.
Your ability's different.
I think Lonnie's just gonna like wide-eyed look back at Nathaniel and say, "Undo it."
Right. Once she surrenders, I'll unplug his nose, and we'll all be good.
I think Lonnie's at the end of her rope, and she's going to insist that you do it now.
I think is this kind of a free-form turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think while this is going on, Toby throws down his soda, holding the straw in his hand, and goes over, tries to like wipe it off on his sleeve a little bit, and is going to attempt an emergency tracheotomy.
Oh. Don't worry. I'm not gonna let him die.
So Toby, you see Nathan's protests. Does it stop you?
Can he?
I mean, it's up to you.
I Okay, actually, can I? All right. So for my turn, before I do it, can I sense the emotions coming from Jose, and see how, like, if their levels of fear versus me jamming a straw in their throat versus trusting Nathaniel to undo it.
Okay, a couple things happen here. You go running forward.
Okay.
The law hasn't been rescinded yet because Jose can't speak. So you do get attacked first.
Okay.
So need to do that before anything else. Which is going to be D10 and... Oh god, I can't read.
Is there a stat that I should be looking at in advance before I get hit?
No.
Okay.
You don't need a stat here.
Cool.
He's just rolling. What did you roll in initiative? I guess is the only thing I need to know.
4.
Okay, he hits. With that, your initiative functions as your armor class.
Gotcha.
Essentially. Cool. However, I rolled double ones on damage. -2 equals 0. So
it's getting a pat on my back and like.
The shield just
going,
bounces
coach.
off Toby. He doesn't even notice that it happens. And then, yeah, as you're rushing forward because your anima is still in contact with his, you get this you're running with the straw like a knife.
I've got you. Don't worry, I'm coming.
I think he's scareder of you right now, to be honest.
All right, that's fair.
Having this straw, which you've been using, into his throat with no knife or anything in
it's
sight.
Gonna get infected for sure if I do it. But so yeah, then I'll just hesitate because sensing their distress, I get a little bit stun locked by that and don't do anything for the moment.
Okay. Gonna puncture him like a Capri Sun.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Is it a plastic straw? There's
Yeah.
no metal straws.
No, but hey, you got density control. You can make it real tough.
Oh boy. Is Nathaniel reaching out to undo this right now? That's my question.
Oh, I mean, I guess Colton. I don't do it. Colton
Right.
will be on him.
Okay.
But yeah, it's whenever they're done. This is done.
Vanessa goes, undo it. We're done. We're done.
Did she disappear?
Yeah.
Nathaniel, quick before he disappears!
Okay, I'll undo his nose.
You undo his nose. Not his mouth, though.
Or his hands?
Over his hands.
He could still fight. His thing
Yeah.
requires talking. I can't let him talk.
As soon as she said she's done, suddenly Vanessa, you see from inside, she was holding on to you, Lonnie. You see her sort of pixelate and vanish as she is then sucked back into the room. And then suddenly all of the doors that were open, boosh, slam shut.
Nathaniel, give him his hands back.
We can do it after. I don't want to
I
use
am
up any
sick.
more of this stuff.
I am so sick of your bullshit. Just do it now before I hit you.
When I do this, are you going to surrender, Jose?
I think it's still stunned, looking like where Vanessa vanished, and seems very uncertain. But looking at the straw that he's going to be stabbed with, just goes.
All right. I'll just have Colton just phase his whole self so he can move freely and undo
Okay.
his mouth, do the whole
Pulls
thing.
stuff, says, "You people are psychopaths."
Well, I understand from this circumstance, it might appear so. And you know, a lot of experts might say that you're right.
I mean, it's
I'm
really
just saying,
Nathaniel,
don't get
but-
mad at us for picking a fight you couldn't win. All right. I had to show you couldn't win it, because otherwise I might have accidentally killed you.
Will you just go?
Th-
Okay.
I'm going.
Rescind the thing so we can move.
Just looks over at Law and Order and just says, "Case closed." And Law and Order goes, "Boom, boom."
We're gonna go.
Yeah.
Fine, go. I'm done.
I
Starts
don't.
stepping
yeah,
away.
don't say anything remotely close to
I'm
that
not going
again.
to. I've seen. Okay, I'm not going to say it. We'll just go our separate ways.
Yeah.
We cool?
No,
We still got
we're super
the Home
not,
Alone
dude.
hall. If you want to go head over there and hang out with them.
I don't want to be anywhere that the four of you would know that I am. So I'm going to watch you leave in your car, and then I'm going to go somewhere far away from you.
That sounds great.
All right. Well, it was nice meeting you.
Lonnie goes to the car.
So the four of you go get in the car and drive off, leaving Jose just standing in the parking lot. He just looks at the door of the Radio Shack where he last saw Vanessa and just looks sad.
Nathaniel, that was fucked up.
What? I had to get him to surrender.
I don't know if we can hang out after this, Nathaniel. I think I'm done.
Oh. Well, sorry.
Let's just get this over with, please.
Okay.
And
The
Rocco just like
yeah, as
it just like leaves a pile like in front.
you all go driving away, and Jose, who's been standing there, hasn't even noticed the massive sculpturesque teddy bear that is there. And suddenly, just like crashes to the ground. He goes "Ah!" and just goes running back away from it as Rocco disintegrates.
That was cool though.
The murder the near murder that we just saw.
No, the big bear.
Oh, you like the bear? I like the bear too. It's pretty cool.
It was nowhere near a murder. People's brains can survive without oxygen for a few minutes at least. We had some time, y'all.
Well, I don't know. It was a lot for me.
I get it. It looked scary. It seems scary. I was doing it on purpose. I was trying to intimidate him out of the fight.
It felt
sorry.
it felt like a Matrix scene in the first movie that just came out.
Yeah, our whole life has
in the
kind of
first
felt
movie.
like that.
in the first movie that I assume.
Wait, are they
it will
making
be
another one?
of 3?
Yeah, our whole life has kind of felt like a weird Matrix thing for the last like 24 hours or so. Lonnie's not handling it very well.
You all right, ma'am?
No, I'm not alright. People are dying. People could be disappearing and dying, and there's probably no money.
Can I summon like a little bear out of like some materials in the car? Like, I don't know if there's like change in the ashtray or like or something that a little bear could.
Sure. Because you guys stole this car, so there's there's some trash in the backseat, an umbrella, some change in the tray. Yeah, you've got materials.
So there's change some paper clip and like a bubblegum wrap like kind of hat on top. Little bear. Can I sense Lonnie's emotions? I want to see what's going on there. Is it fear? Is it anger? Is it really about the money for her? I don't know.
Are you asking in character?
I'm
are you
asking Sean in character, not asking.
Okay, I was
you.
confused. Wait, was he
Sorry.
asking her?
Sometimes I do the voice so I can figure out what questions to ask.
You just have to. I mean, if she takes the small little bear, she makes contact with it. Because are you doing this based on like it has to make contact with the thing? Or are you doing this on?
Technically, I don't think so. It doesn't have to be because I think my range is actually significant. But
yeah,
but
that's up to you. I didn't know
I've
how you
been
were
styling
flavoring
it as touch, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just a little penny bear.
Yeah, you just have to spend an AP. And
Okay.
then
How many
whatever
AP
Lonnie's-
do I have? Okay, I see.
Yeah. So what's going emotion-wise, what's going on with Lonnie is some panic. A lot of you feel this like anxiety sort of overwhelming. That there's like pushed in the back is a lot of depression, but that seems to be like an all the time thing. The anxiety is what is filling her right now. She doesn't care about the money at all. She doesn't think there is any money. She is concerned with the amount of of nonsense that's gone on in the past 24 hours, and she's not handling it very well.
All right. Well, then I think Toby is saying, I know this has been it's been a crazy time. I expect all of us have seen things we never thought we'd see, and in some cases done things we never thought we'd do. But we're all, all we can do is just try to make it a little longer, and I know maybe you feel overwhelmed, maybe you feel like a lack of control, but you can do this. You can get to the other side of it. You're going to be just fine. I know you don't feel fine. I'm not saying you're going to feel fine anytime soon, but understand that it's going to happen. This is just a wave that you're on right now, and it's going to come down, and it's going to be all right. You're going to make it through this.
Wow. Thanks.
You just hear a little stiff come from
Steelwood.
Hand tucks up under his cloak, his cowl.
Thanks,
But,
Toby.
I know we just met, but I think we could be friends, and I'll have your back through this. All right. So you're not going through this alone.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Thanks.
No problem. Oh, we're out of soda though.
Yeah. We can get a lot of soda after we're done with this. You know what? We can go to my ramen shop. Well, not my ramen shop, the ramen shop I work at.
It's basically
be great.
yours.
What is there the public restroom there? I did have a lot of soda.
No, but you can use the employee one.
Thank you very much. I mean, I'm fine. I can hold it like a big boy, but it would help me focus on what we're doing a little bit better.
Right. Well,
I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't know what I'm doing. All right.
oh, he's a himbo. Bless his heart.
Okay.
Yeah, but we're gonna finish this before we get ramen, so you might want to, maybe go behind the building or to find a tree or something when we get there.
Man, I'm not gonna do that.
Okay. Can we stop at a McDonald's on the way? Toby has to use the restroom.
That'd be great, actually. I'm starving.
I mean,
Sure,
we're
we can
kind
get some
of
more soda.
we're kind of in a
Pay
rush,
for it this
guys.
time.
Drop him off.
alright.
We'll go through the drive-thru, come back around, pick him up. Let's go. I've been on road trips before.
So,
We don't have to play this out, but we can.
no, we're not.
I'll
gonna
play go in the
this out.
restaurant. No.
We are within visual line of sight of the finish line here. I'm not going to spend the next hour doing a bathroom escapade at the McDonald's.
Oh, the floor's so sticky.
Okay, we're going to take our break here as the four of you go to get some food and refill at the McDonald's a little bit, and head off to hopefully finally uncover what is behind all of this madness. So everyone, stay tuned. We will see you all very soon for the rest of our session. So hang out. We'll see you in a minute. And welcome back, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with us while we took our break. We're back for some more Overarms, and we are getting to the good stuff. So let's just jump right back into it. You have loaded up in the car, have loaded up on McDonald's, and are now heading to the location that you have triangulated with the help of Radio Shack's manager, Sal. You arrive at the address that you've been given, and you're surprised to find that it's a older sort of residential area of town. And at the exact address that you have been provided with, you find a home. Simple building, like a one-story, like older model house with a less than well manicured lawn, some a car parked in the driveway, like a beat up station wagon, and you don't currently, there's a porch light on, but you don't see any lights on inside.
Do you think they're still here?
I don't know, maybe.
I mean, if not, we at least get to see who it is, right?
Yeah. Can you send Colton in? Maybe I'll go around back, see if I can find out anything.
I mean, I guess. Sure. Are we sneaking or are we just barging in?
I don't know. I'm not the planner. Mallory's the planner.
Well, Mallory's not here.
Toby, what do you think we should do?
I mean, I could knock.
Sure.
I mean, they already know we're here, right?
All right. Well, I'll just not go over there and knock, and well, maybe they'll just let us in.
I'll go with Matt. I'll go with Toby, and just in case.
Let's just all go, right?
Okay. Yes, that's a good idea. Let's do that.
All right. It's like we're singing carols or something. And I'll just walk up to the door and give it a couple knocks.
Okay. You walk up, knock on the door a couple times. It's quiet. You don't see any lights come on inside. No immediate response from your knocking.
Hello? Anyone home? Jiggled the handle.
You jiggle the handle and the door opens.
All right, I'll let it creak open, unless it's like a really oiled door for some reason.
No, it's a very creaky
just like-
door, and it just yeah. No, it creaks loudly, echoing inside the dark home interior.
All right. Sweet. I'll go first.
I'll go with you. We'll go together.
Just stay behind me.
Whatever you like.
Thanks. I mean, I appreciate it. I'm just like, I'm the one who usually takes the hits, so.
Well, that doesn't sound very fair.
Well, no,
I mean, I'm
because
gonna disagree with that, but okay.
Well,
With
no,
whom?
we both take hits. You
Okay.
I'm just saying. Lonnie walks in.
Just feel like
Okay.
just misrepresenting the situation a little bit.
Is there like lots of furniture inside, or is it empty?
It's sparsely furnished, but it is furnished. There's a table by the front door with some keys on it, probably for the car. There is off to your right. There's like a den with a couch and a small coffee table. And as you head in down the hallway to your left, it looks like there's a kitchen at the end of the hall. As the doors open, though, you do see that. There is another door at the end of the hall on the right. Looks at least like a bedroom. That door is closed. And then at the end of the hall is an open door that leads into a stairwell leading down to a basement. Just off the kitchen.
I just had a big brain thought. This guy runs on like screens, right? So it's probably better if we don't have any.
I'm sorry, did you say screens or screams?
Screens.
Like phone.
Because he puts everything on Toby, he puts everything on screens.
Okay. Well, I'm just coming along the ride. I'm not actually sure who we're looking for here, but I'm just really happy to be along for the ride.
And we are happy to have you, Toby. Should we leave our phones in the car? And destroy any screens we see?
Like the screen door.
Just one moment, Toby.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, I'll toss the phones in the car. Whoever has a phone, I don't know. I have Mallory's phone. Harper doesn't have one of her own.
I'll put my phone in.
I do have the bag from earlier if we don't want to keep them all just in a bag all together. We'll remember who's I think.
Cool. Stick with the bag.
Again, same rules. Grab bag it. I don't really care.
I think Mallory will probably want hers back. Cool, let's toss it in the car.
I'm really looking forward to meeting Mallory. She sounds really interesting.
She's awesome. This is
She's
her gun.
great.
Should I not bring this?
You know what? I think it's okay. It doesn't seem to be doing a lot of damage to these people anyways.
Okay.
That sounds about right. Statistically, you're more likely to injure yourself with a gun than someone else.
Mm-hmm. Now we're gonna move in very quietly, Toby.
All right, I'll be quiet as a church mouse.
Should I be... Now, hold on. Should I be breaking screens? Because it's not going to be
Yes.
quiet.
Right. I just kind of want him to stop talking for a little bit.
Oh, got it.
This house isn't that big.
I'll work on my stage whisper later, okay? We move in.
Pull the hockey stick out of the car. I think I've probably put my shoes on.
Okay.
Have you been
No.
barefoot this whole time?
Nah, those are rollerblades.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, sorry. Yep.
I'll
of
put
course.
my sneaks on.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna be
The
so
interior's
excited when
carpeted,
Heelys are
so-
invented.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
right?
Heelys have already been invented, right? It's 99. I remember kids having it in my middle school. That was before 99.
Maybe
I'll
I
look
never,
it up,
I
don't
never
worry.
owned them.
Yeah, I never had Heelys.
Heelys were patented in 1999.
Nice.
Oh.
Really?
I mean, it's August, so they're probably out by now.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing them until I was old enough to not be jealous when I saw them. If that makes sense. I don't know. Anyway,
I would wear Heelys right now.
Yeah, I would totally wear some Heelys right now if I could get them my size. All right, you head inside. Lonnie heading first, and you pass by these rooms as you go. The interior of the house is pretty neat. It looks like somebody's been here, and it doesn't look like it's abandoned. There isn't any dust. Everything seems pretty fresh. Actually, as you pass by the kitchen, you can see a loaf of like fresh bread on the counter, some dishes by the sink. However, as you're heading back, you pass the bedroom. Is anybody like investigating inside the house? Or are you just following, heading to the basement?
I'm looking for screens.
Looking for screens. You don't see any upstairs. There's none in the kitchen, none in the den. Do you go into the bedroom?
Yeah, sure.
You open the door to the bedroom, looking inside. No screens in here, no TV or anything. However, the bedroom is the bed's in the corner, and covering almost every wall in here, like plaster across the walls, are tons and tons of posters for different TV shows. You see some Knight Rider posters. You see some old, like, I'm trying to think. What other posters would be in there? I don't know. Posters for lots of old TV shows. I'm not going to spitball them off the top of my
Harper
head.
is the gif of just like all the math going across right now. Oh my god, you guys, I figured it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all TV shows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
Like all of them. Like a lot of them.
Knight Rider wasn't a TV show.
yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was in it?
With David Hasselhoff, right?
Yeah.
Like from like the 70s?
Maybe. I thought 80s
yeah.
though. I feel like
I thought 80s. Yeah.
82, Hasselhoff and Patricia McPherson. Couple
Why
of
do you know all
folks.
this?
Well, I have
Like
the
TV.
DVDs at home. If you want to borrow them, you can.
Maybe after.
Anyway, I was saying this fool really likes TV, okay?
So,
Mm-hmm.
is mine like Rocco's Modern Life or something?
No, I don't think ours are.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Well,
Wait, is this like Dallas?
is it all a dream?
God, I
Are we
hope
in a
so.
dream right now?
God, I hope so.
Wait.
God, I hope so, because then all the murders aren't real.
What? Yeah, what if he's like making these people or something, and that's why they're able to like go back into the screens or whatever? What if none of the
In
people
the
have been
Matrix,
real?
it's a dream.
Oh my god, is the Matrix real?
Oh my God, is the Matrix?
That could explain why we're able to do everything we can.
Wait, are we real?
Well, I mean, this gets into a more of a philosophical question. I believe that I am real. I have my own perception of myself, but that's a kind of subjective sort of perspective there, I suppose.
I failed
Right,
philosophy.
I think therefore
You are
I
all
am.
real to me.
Okay, if I'm not real and I've been working at a ramen shop to pay all of my rent to get through school so I can raise my little brother and send him money,
Wait,
I'm gonna
that-
be so pissed.
You have a brother?
I could get you money.
I keep telling you Nathaniel can give you money.
I don't want money that way. I want to make it on my own. I want to get strong enough so I can defend him.
What?
Maybe that's
if,
why you're dreaming the way you are.
Money's not gonna make you strong, obviously. Have you seen Nathaniel?
That's
He's
what
like
I'm
this
saying.
big.
I'm like, they need
No
to
offense.
survive.
Well, he's strong-willed from the looks of it.
You can't be intimidating and be a thief, all right? You don't want to stand out. If you're the big giant guy, everyone's going to see you.
I don't
right?
know. I stole those walkie-talkies the other day. It worked
Nice.
out fine for me. I'm like 6 foot.
Y'all are very comfortable with admitting felony.
Thank you, Toby. Can we please continue on and finish whatever this is?
You're the one having the existential crisis.
I feel like I'm always having an existential crisis. Thank you, Steelwind, for that.
Well, that's like growing up. That's what growing up is.
Mhm.
just means you're becoming a more full, complete human person.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Dad.
Also-
Let's go.
Yeah. So yeah, don't worry about it. We probably haven't killed anyone. They were probably all fake.
Love that. Let's keep going. Please,
Okay.
can you just like wait to panic until we get rid of this guy? Please, Lonnie, I'm begging you.
I'm holding it down. I'm just
Thank you.
repressing. I'm just repressing.
I'll get you a smoothie later.
Oh,
You'll
you don't
feel
want to
better.
do that, ma'am.
I can't do anything else right now.
Well, that's also totally valid. You know, you get work through things on your own time.
Last time Lonnie panicked, we murdered a guy in a parking garage. So let's just.
I didn't murder a guy
I
in a
didn't say
parking
you
garage.
did. I said we
Oh.
did. But let's just kind of keep a handle on this situation.
Y'all, I gotta say, we just spent a whole conversation at the beginning of the session where we determined that you were not murderers in that instance, and now
Yeah.
I feel like
Well, we
you
just keep
explaining
getting
it this
called
way-
murder so much that it's like sort of sticks in your
It's-
brain.
We're being a little blasé about killing people, but yeah, no, it was
It's been a really
self-defense.
long day.
It was self-defense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. Whew.
Let's go.
I'm gonna
And plus-
have to call Miss Jessica about this. I'm
Well, not
sorry.
right now because all the phones are in the car. Let's go, Toby. Come
That's
on.
true. They are a long way away from here, so I'll do it later.
You head down to the stairs leading to the basement, and as you reach the top of the stairs of the basement, you see that there is you can see like flashing or strobing light coming from somewhere out of sight that's reflecting off the wall. Lonnie heading in first, leading down the steps, and the rest of you following. You turn the corner of the stairs at the entryway to the basement, and you see a pretty large room following the whole floor plan of the house, almost spread out throughout here with a few support pillars of some walls that have been knocked out. But this flashing or strobing light you see comes from dozens and dozens of TV screens, as there are televisions stacked all across the walls, from floor to ceiling, wall to wall, spread almost entirely around. Some of them not really fitting against each other, not like perfectly aligned. They've been kind of stacked and unevenly against each other, and kind of there's some supporting like pillars around, giving all of the televisions a sort of an even spread around. And you can see reflected on all of these TVs different images, all of them sort of going off in unison, as you can see pictures, video. You don't know if it's happening now or in the past or if it's recording, but you can see people fighting. You see people using anima. You see some people that look like they're on campus, on the College of Charleston campus. You see other sites that you recognize in town. But all sorts of different images and scenes from all over Mount Pleasant, all reflected across these TV screens. And at the center of the room, you can see a single like recliner chair, like a lazy boy, sat in the middle of the room.
As if
Hello?
someone who looks like Colonel Sanders sitting in it.
I'm the architect.
This movie hasn't come out yet, but it's pretty dope ref.
No, nobody looks like Colonel Sanders sitting in the chair. In fact, there's nobody sitting in the chair right now. There's a remote sitting on the arm of the chair, though.
Hello?
Yeah, try to turn the TVs off.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I'll just go. The imagery is very upsetting for Toby, and tries to turn the TVs off. The remote.
Okay. You walk up to the television. You go and you click the power button on the front of the console, and it clicks, and the TV kind of pops as it turns off, and then almost immediately goes and turns back on. little bit of static there as it does, and as that happens, there's a kind of a spreading effect, like as the other televisions all go to static as well, kind of rippling across the walls of the display. And when that happens, everything kind of going static at once, you're getting this like low residual static from all the televisions. You see another figure sort of materializing, stepping out of a bank of televisions. A tall, thin humanoid with reflective skin, and that seems to be making a static sound that mirrors the television. In fact, their skin also looks like the surface or the screen of a television, giving off a static as well. And it immediately reaches forward to grab at Toby.
Oh no.
Toby, what do you do?
I guess summon my bear to help constituting out of some of the televisions and the lazy boy.
Okay.
And like maybe floorboards. You know, obviously I can't take all the. I'm not trying to take all the televisions away.
Yeah.
Just some for flavor.
Sure.
And then to like kind of interpose Rocco getting in between me and the figure. Do I need to roll anything?
So you need to roll initiative.
Okay.
See if you get to act before the thing does.
6. Boo.
Not good.
Not good.
Okay. It is going to strike at Rocco. Or, sorry, at Toby.
Toby!
That's bad. What did you roll on initiative again?
6.
I rolled a 6. So
hey, high five!
Well, he does high five you. And as he does, reaches out, grabs onto Toby's arm, and immediately is pulled back towards the television. And
nice.
You see Toby pulled into the television along with this creature, who then in an instant reappears back where it was standing, but without Toby. We'll get back to what Toby's doing in a second, but then it turns, looks at the three of you, and begins to act. And we're gonna
It left me in the scramble channel. I'm real confused.
We're rolling initiative.
Mhm.
9.
Okay. 3. Okay.
20.
Okay. God. You're aiming for a 12 on this one. So everyone fails except for Nathaniel. So Nathaniel, you can act. What do you do?
Oh boy. I really don't want to touch this thing at all. So I'm going to try and phase the ground like underneath it to see if I can just start getting it to sink.
Okay. I would give you no. Let's we'll do this as an attack. So roll accuracy.
13?
That succeeds. So it doesn't sound like you're trying to do damage to it. It said this is more of a use of your ability. So yeah, the creature, the anima, silver screen, takes a step forward, and as it does, its leg it kind of awkwardly stumbles as its leg sinks into the floor, and then is stuck as it tries to pull itself free. So it is it's kind of glued there for the moment. Anything else?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we'll just try and. Is there anything around to throw at him or anything like that?
Yeah, there's trying to think of what would be down here. Their TVs.
Just rip a TV. Try and.
You would have tried to throw it yourself as Nathan.
I'm thinking it's going to be. I'm going to just use this to flavor the attack. I'm going to try and phase the TV so it like sticks in him as it hits.
Okay.
But
yeah. You take one of the smaller TVs that's stacked on top.
And maybe bunny ear antennas.
Yeah. It's just like rips. Yeah, it rips off you rip off the antenna off the top. Just like you've ripped the whole TV. We're just gonna go with the whole thing.
Okay.
You hurl the TV at the creature. Go ahead and roll your attack.
all right. I think it misses 11.
That does miss. Yes.
All right.
So yeah, the TV just the TV hit or it holds out a hand, and as the TV makes contact with it, you see the TV sort of pixelate and just like vanish as well, the same way that that Toby did.
Don't let it touch you.
That is going to be your turn. So the commissioner is going to go. Toby. No, actually, I'm gonna have this make its turn first. So it is going to use. It's going to use its ability. Yeah, it uses its ability as first action, channel surfing, and is going to reach out. I think it's stuck on the floor. It can't reach any of you, but it reaches out and it touches another one of the TVs, and it is just pulled into it. And you see it loses it immediately is pulled out of the ground. It pixelates and forms into the TV again, and then it emerges on the other side of the room where you just pulled this television out of, Nathan, and it makes an attack against you. And that is a 22. I think you rolled 20. Okay. So with a 22, reaches out and uses its second ability, Reboot. It makes physical contact with you, and you are yoinked right into the television. Also pixelates and vanishes. Leaving just Lonnie and Harper. I almost said Piper. Harper in the basement by themselves.
Do you think he's in the TV?
Yeah.
Shit.
We should smash some of these. So that he only has one way out.
Yeah.
I would like to do that.
I would also like to do that.
You guys are going to start attacking televisions?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not going to have you roll to attack the televisions because I don't think there's any way you could fail in doing that.
These are boob tubes, right?
Yes.
Okay. So they explode in glory because they're all actual glass.
Yeah. So Lottie is sort of hardening her fists using Steel Wind's power, and Harper, with your hockey stick, kind of begin to smash at the banks of televisions, bashing into them and breaking large swaths of them as they kind of explode as you do, trying to narrow down the attack options. So you're using both your attacks to do that, or is there anything else you guys want to do besides that right now? Using all of your action to do that currently?
Yeah, I'm going to take them all out except for one.
Okay. All right, you smash through them and begin to push your way through the televisions. The two inside the boys, the two
boys.
of you, boys, you find yourselves in a strange strange place. Everything around you seems two-dimensional. There's just this flat expanse all around you, and then in the distance you can see like the Truman Show, where you can see the edges of the walls, like kind of the right angles and everything. You realize everything's kind of two-dimensional, like there is a dome around you, but you can see kind of scenery, like a blue sky and clouds painted, and a sun that does appear to be giving off light, though it seems painted on the ceiling. You can see like little, there's like a road painted along the floor, and all sorts of other like scenery, kind of like, again, two-dimensionalized, pixelated. As you look at it from angles, it kind of adjusts itself to right itself towards the direction you're looking at it from. And you see, or you hear a voice echoing and booming through this land, and says, "You shouldn't be here. No one should be here. Why didn't you just play along? Why didn't you just stick to the roles that I'd given you? This whole thing is so much more entertaining if you just do what you're told. But it's not going to be that easy. I'm just
sorry,
going to have to do this the hard way."
Sorry, sir. All I can be is me.
And the two of you see suddenly everything like shifts, and you see all the beautiful scenery and kind of the picturesque like Looney Tunes-esque landscape give way to machines and wires as things sort of unfold out, and you see it unfolding around the room, these screens, like other televisions that now neat and like perfect around the sides of the room, and you see sitting or like kind of trapped or frozen in each one of the televisions, you see a person. Some of them you recognize. You see Dave from Knight Rider fame. You see some of the other people that you have vanquished along the way, except the ones that are dead. Twin Peaks, that was one you didn't murder, Cheryl. And you watch as, I think those two actually, Cheryl and Dave, suddenly begin to move, but their movements are sort of like arrhythmical and a little bit jagged, and they step out of the television screens, and they begin to move in your direction as if they are being controlled by some unseen force, and they begin running at you. That's all he can do on his turn, so that's it for that. But you can go if you would like, Toby, because you haven't gone yet.
That makes things different. Is Rocco in the TV room back, or like Rocco come with me, or how does that work?
Rocco's with you.
Okay.
So yeah, I think maybe you did manage to you. No, I don't think you haven't been able to form Rocco yet.
Okay, so I did
here, so
okay.
you'd have to do it here.
Okay. I think can I draw from Rocco's powers even if Rocco's not with me, or does Rocco need to be physically?
I think Rocco does have to be manifest for you to.
Okay. All right. Then I'll decommission Rocco in the TV room, and we'll leave Lazy Boy behind, and materialize a pixelated like a Minecraft bear, I guess.
Yeah.
In this place, and these are, do they look like me, or do they look like pixelated versions of like the people that they knew?
These look like real people.
Okay. Yeah. What can I know? What's motivating? Like, did they just like look like? Here's actually what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna get aggressive. I'm just gonna have like
ball up, have Rocco kind of like get in front of me, but not take an aggressive action, just kind of like dome up, kind of getting ready to withstand this wave. And all I'm going to work on absorbing all of the fear, anxiety, and frustration that I witnessed on all the the TV screens earlier in the room of all the people like being hunted down and everything. I'm gonna try to like well that up in kind of in a nega version of whatever that spirit bomb is in Dragon Ball Z. And I'm just like taking all that fear and I'm going to try to gather that up for later and try to redirect it at this TV person.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. Make your so you can you spend an AP to use your ability.
Okay.
And you sort of begin. I think your bear Rocco just begins to like pull in that negative emotion. Do you see them like they start to glow or something, or do they grow bigger, or is there some sort of like visual?
I think just maybe it gathers more pixels as it like kind of grows, and like the pixels are like dark and corroded or something like that as it kind of like gathers up all this negative feeling that
Perfect.
This contest is kind of drawn out from people. I rolled a 20.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wasn't gonna have you roll yet for
really?
that, but yeah, you're just spending that. Well, was that your accuracy roll?
No, I think it was whatever the power one was, but I probably to hit. Yeah, I forgot got accuracy.
Okay. We'll do that a bit because I think this is just you spending the power to get spending your ability to gather that in.
Cool.
So what we're gonna do next? Everybody's gone. New initiative round. So everybody roll initiative.
Six.
Bad.
8.
15.
Also bad.
Savage. 3.
Oh, very bad. All right. So once again, Nathaniel, you attack first.
It's just these two coming at us, right? There's nothing else in here.
These two are coming at you right now. You see other people on the screens that are currently frozen that have not moved yet. Lots of people. And you don't see anything else in here right now.
When they came out of the screens, did they like pixelate and come out, or did it look like they physically moved through the screen?
Looked like they physically moved through the screen.
All right. I am going to try and have Colton move to one of the friendlier people we dealt with.
Oh boy. Who would be in here that would be friendly to you right now?
Oh, I don't know.
Thinking about because fresh. So Billy and Allison aren't in here. Yeah, I don't think there's anyone else in here that you would recognize. I think those are the only two. Everyone else would be dead.
Or Vanessa. I guess I'm going to free Vanessa. I'm going to have Colton try and free Vanessa.
Oh, right.
Have
Vanessa.
Her
forgot about Vanessa.
Going to have Colton phase in and see if he can phase Vanessa out of the screen.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. So I won't have you roll for that. You just use your ability, spending the AP. Colton grabs onto her and pulls her out of the television screen. And as she does, you see her begin to sort of move again. She's pulled free from it. She looks shaken. She goes, where am I right now? What?
This is the FDF place where the people who surrender go. We're freeing everybody.
Okay. What am I supposed to do?
I don't know. We're going to fight whoever's doing this. Don't die.
Okay. So yeah, she's free. And she looks like she's in control of her own faculties. And as that happens, you hear the same booming voice that says, "No, you're ruining it again. Stop. They're mine."
All right. I got one more action.
Yeah.
I'll just free a random person who looks like they they're in pretty
Yeah.
good health.
Yeah, you pull somebody else out, and this person staggers outwards, and it's a young man with like shaggy blonde hair. He comes out and says, "Who are you?"
We're trying to put an end to this whole thing, friend. Name's Nathaniel.
I'm Darwin. What? What are we? Are we fighting something?
Maybe.
Great. I don't want to fight anything else today. He kind of like retreats backwards, and as he does, he defensively sort of summons his anima around him, and you see a flying, half robotic looking dolphin materialize in the air as he summons his anima Sequest to defend him. Courtesy of Greek Sid. I had to put this character in here. And this dolphin chirps out and sends an echoing blast of like this shockwave in front of it. All right, that's it for Sequest. That is Nathaniel's turn. Next, it is the commissioner. Silver screen appears in the room once again with Harper and Steelwind, but coming out from a direction that you were ready for, as it lunges forward to attack at the two of you. Is going to make an attack at Harper first. That's -1. That is an 11.
Yep.
All right. You are hit, and then Harper is pulled into the TV world.
Crap.
And Harper materializes between the two of you, leaving Lonnie alone with Steelwind upstairs before Silver Screen emerges one more time, lunges out at Lonnie. That's a 21.
Nope.
Grabs onto Lonnie and yanks her into the TV world as well. And you all find yourself standing in TV land as with these screens around you and the robot dolphin. And when this happens, you see at the center this echoing and voice throughout the room. It says, "You're ruining everything. Stop it now." And at the center of the room, you see then materializing from the floor, this shape begins to form made out of cables and remotes and screens and the back part of a Lazy Boy recliner. You see this massive mecha begin to form there, and it steps forward and just gives out a big roar as it does, and goes doof, 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 beginning to run at you. That is it for the commissioner's turn, though. I think all the rest of you can go.
Well, then away we go. I'm gonna run at the big thing.
Okay.
And say, Hail, freeze him, and try to send little Hail into like where there's like wires and shit to like freeze that part so I can hit it and it'll just
Like it. Okay.
It's time!
sneak attack.
Go to make an attack.
Sneak attack!
Yeah, both D12s. 18.
That hits.
Swell. That is 20 damage.
I'm sorry. 20?
So
Okay.
I rolled a 10 and a 12, and then a -2. So it's 20.
Okay. Navi, or sorry, Hale goes
Hey!
goes flying forward, freezing one of the legs, the joints and the legs. You see this mech TV robot kind of start to slow as it does, and Harper, you take advantage of that, swinging with your hockey stick, crashing into the frozen joint, and as it takes a step forward, its leg shatters. It comes crashing to a halt in front of you. You deal a heavy blow, and as this happens, the whole room kind of shakes a little bit, and the screens all flash and go red, and everything just seems to jostle a little bit around, and you just like you have very badly hurt this creature, this person. That is Harper.
Is that both my actions to do?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you've got a. No,
is that
you
both
moved.
to do
So,
the
yeah,
ability and then?
No, the ability was part of the attack, but it was the movement and the attack.
Well, I want to do it again.
No, your movement was one of your
It's
actions.
both. Okay, I was
it
confused
was
by
both.
that
Sorry.
answer.
Yes, sorry. Yeah, that was both of your actions. So
Lonnie,
Toby
get
and
in here. Oh, am I still not in there? That's right. No, I'm in there.
no, you're in there. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
I'm
in
saying get in here.
Oh, Lonnie is going to say to Toby, "Can you sense where he is? Where's the user?"
Yeah, I can use my turn to try to do that.
Okay. You've gathered in this power, and yeah, as you're
Looking for a target.
Yeah, as Rocco is now gathering all this negative energy from everyone around the room and everything that you're feeling nearby, let's do this as a.
Because I don't have to. I can hold. I can forgo launching that anywhere, just to like track where he is for this turn. And then
No, I think you can do two actions, so I'm fine with that. I was just deciding whether I was going to have you roll for it, but I don't think it's interesting if you fail on it. So
Okay.
I'm just going to say you spend the AP, and you can sense everyone around the room and the emotions and stuff, but you sense an emotion of like pain and frustration and anger coming from the center of the room, coming from this big mech at the center of the room.
Okay. All right. I'm just like, just point at the magazine. He's in that.
Let him have it.
Sir, you need to know what you're feeling. You're just making other people feel the same thing, and it's no. So anyway, hit him with it.
And Rocco just lets out this blast of energy, just whom of all the negative emotions. Go ahead and roll to attack.
Okay.
Roll accuracy.
I forgot what accuracy was again. Did you say?
It's your.
Oh, that's right. It's okay. Got it. Rip 6.
Oof. Okay. It just fires towards the creature, and as it does, I think this beam of energy hits the panel at the front. You can see the big mech kind of shifting as it does, and it just barely gets one of these screens up in the way, which sort of deflects the beam upward, and it strafes across the ceiling of the room, causing like a large gash to form, and these big like electrical wires to then hang down, sparking above you, but doesn't avoids taking any damage itself.
Cool.
So yeah, Lonnie, what do you do?
Lonnie is going to do a big heckin' anime. Lonnie's going to run at this thing. It has fallen down, so I assume its torso is at jumping level.
Sure.
Lonnie's going to jump at it, and as she does, she says, I just hit the back button, damn it. There's a difference between you and me. We both looked into the abyss. But when it looked back at us, and then I'm going to phase through its torso so that I'm hopefully face to face with this guy, I'm going to say, you blinked. It's a Batman quote. I think they'll enjoy it.
Okay. Are you?
But everyone
roll.
else in the group, though, like we hear the first part of the quote, she goes in, and they're like,
What's the difference?
What is it?
What is it? Go ahead and roll accuracy.
Okay.
She always does this, and she thinks it's so cool, and it's not cool for the rest of us, Lonnie.
But the thing is, he only heard the end of it.
yeah,
so
you hear it, it's like,
you
you blinked. It's like, you're right.
That does sound really threatening, though. Like, she just appears in front of you and goes, "You blinked." Like, oh shit.
How's it
Yeah.
14?
14 would do it. Okay. You go running forward, leaping, jumping into this thing as you kind of like manipulate your own density to get into this this creature. You see forming in front of you a young child is sitting in the middle of this this mech, probably about 12 years old, and is kind of like frightened and looks terrified as you materialize in front of him.
Oh.
How are you here?
Is this you? Are you doing this?
Get out!
No. You're hurting people. I can't let you do that. What would Batman say?
You say get out!
Look, kid. I'm not above punching a child after the day that I've had today, so I'm gonna need you to stop doing what you're doing.
Go ahead and roll well, you can make this a junction because I'd argue that you've utilized Steel Wind in this.
Oh boy. 9?
9. You Yeah, I mean that's pretty good. You yell at this child. You see him like shrinking back from you, and he goes, "No, this isn't supposed to happen this way. No, you get out of here now!" And as he yells that, the whole mech begins to like crumble around him, and begins to sort of fall away. And you find yourself being sort of wrenched away from this kid.
Okay, he's not in danger.
No. He seems to be causing this.
Okay.
As everything sort of begins to fall around you, those outside feel the room around you continue to shake, and everything sort of flashes red, and everything like begins to glow, and there's this alarm that almost begins to sound throughout the room. This whom whom whom, very low throughout here, and you can see everyone that is frozen inside the televisions suddenly begins to move, and the two that were running at you, Dave and who is the other person? I've already forgotten the name of the other person who I said it was. Cheryl. Dave and Cheryl, Twin Peaks and Knight Rider. They suddenly stop like mid run as they're getting up to you, and they both look at you and at each other, and they go, "What's happening? Where are we?" And immediately you see everything begin to darken a little bit. The red sort of dims slightly, and all of the people inside the television screens begin to pixelate again, one at a time. All of them sort of vanishing from their screens. Do you do anything? We're not initiative anymore. I'm not going to have you guys roll again.
Is the kiddo still in this place?
All the pieces of the mech has fallen out. Lonnie is kind of tumbling out of it as well. And the kid is this child you see is like now standing on top of the rubble, and is just like clutching the sides of their head and is just yelling angrily just to get out.
Okay. Can I use my power to project forgiveness at this kid?
Okay. Trying to like manipulate their emotions to calm them down.
That's a cynical way to put it, but yes.
Well, I mean, that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to you're trying to change their emotions to forgiveness, or like projecting your own feelings of forgiveness onto.
Yeah, I just want them to feel it. I guess like, or to be aware that like I don't know. I think like because they're scared, they're angry. I think that I don't mean it any harm. I mean the kid any harm.
Go ahead and I'm gonna count this as a charisma roll.
Okay.
It's using your power though, so you can add your anima's power to it.
All right. So charisma and then power. So d6, d12. Okay. Uh, 18.
18. Wow. Okay.
Oh wow! I rolled full on both.
Oh, so you rolled a crit.
Oh.
Yeah, if you roll a junction or you roll max on both, it's a critical success.
Okay. Well, then
You
yes.
win.
You win. It's over.
The power of love.
Power of love. Everything sort of the red flashing begins to slow, and everything stops. Like you see the people like still kind of pixelating around the room and beginning to like vanish from the screens that they're behind. But everything slows for a minute and stops, and that red light kind of holds and then dims to a more like a softer a white light, and the kid looks up in your direction and he's crying, and he looks over all of you, and he just says, I'm sorry. And then everything flashes white for a moment. And you all are blinded in one moment as everything sort of fades away around you. And in an instant, you're all standing on broken glass and parts of television scattered across the floor as the four of you are standing in the basement one more time. And at the center of the room, sitting in the chair, is not a young boy, but a very, very, very old man. Very kind of balding head, very weathered skin. He is sitting there and appears very distraught, and has his like you can see him also like is crying the same way the kid was, and has his head in his hands and just looks defeated.
Oh boy. It's gonna be okay, dude.
Man. Just cough up the 800 grand.
Nope.
We'll get out of your hair.
Daniel, the fuck?
He just says, I just don't know what happened.
Oh. What's your name, hon?
Steven.
Okay, Steven. Do you have a lot of times when you don't remember things?
No, it's not like that.
Oh.
Did I
This
sense
power.
like sympathy was going up and then it, boom.
Yeah. Oh, he has dementia. Oh, no, he doesn't. Never mind.
I lost control. This power, I never meant for it to get this far.
Well, how did it get this far?
Somebody came to me last week. They offered me the chance to be a kid again. To be powerful, to have my wishes be granted. I didn't believe them, but when I woke up, I had this ability. I'm so tired of everything. I'm so tired of watching the same things over and over. This was the most exciting night of my life.
Yeah, us too, but for different reasons, I'm sure.
I didn't realize how hurt everyone was. How hurt everyone would be. I
Yeah,
never thought
dude,
about
some
their
people
feelings.
died.
Did they actually die?
No.
I told you.
No, everyone should be back now.
Good.
I just wanted to have some fun. I didn't want anyone to get hurt.
Well, they did. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, dude. Like, I mean, I had a mental breakdown a couple times tonight, trying to save people, trying to stop these people from killing people, watching people die. It's been a night. So, like, I don't know what to tell you.
Right. Is there any way that I can make this right?
800 grand.
There's no way to undo the wrongs that we've done.
Look, we got to
Not
buy
really.
a doctor a new car because he still hates us. If he's alive.
Now,
I mean,
they have a lot of material ideas for you that, honestly, I'm new to this little band, so I can't really speak much to that. But the reality is, you can never make up what you've done, but it doesn't mean you shouldn't try.
no, but you guys think Nathaniel's joking. I'm poor as shit and have a bunch of student loans, so that would be a start.
Right. I'll make it right. I'll write you a check.
Wait,
For 800 grand?
Well, yes, I was going to pay everyone. I wasn't lying about that.
okay, all right. You know, you guys got me on that one. I'll take it.
That's 2 today that
Yeah.
I got you on, actually.
Who gave you these powers? Also, why are you living in this house if you have 800 grand?
I never liked having a lot of things. All I needed was what I needed. I've made a lot of money in some.
Real millionaires
Investments.
don't live like it, I'll tell you that. Like, there's millionaires live next door all the time. There's a book that I want to
No,
share.
they
with you.
don't. They really don't. It's a long story, and maybe we can talk about it another time when we aren't 12 minutes over the end time for our game. But
No, I would super love to never talk to you again.
yeah, I'll pay you everything I owe, including have anything that I've damaged.
So wait, the new car isn't coming out of our 800 grand? You're just buying that doctor a new car?
I'll fix the car.
I'm really excited about this money. I'm not gonna lie, guys, but we do need to know who did this. You don't have to tell me right now because we're 12 minutes over, but I do need to know. Integrity.
You can email us at prodigy.net.
At sbcglobal.com.
Seriously, though, check first because Mallory's hospital bills are going to be through the roof. She's a grad student.
I'll do everything I can. As for who gave me these powers, I never asked their name. He just showed up one day and he had this golden pin. He stabbed me with it, and I thought I was going to die, honestly. When I woke up, he was gone.
That's ominous. I'm probably gonna bite us later.
Also, this whole experience, I realized that I just really haven't watched that much TV, so I'm missing a lot of the references that I believe are going on.
You can have one of mine. I don't need them all anymore.
Most of them are broken.
Oh, well, I'm sure the money that I'm giving you will cover it.
Buy something at the last Radio Shack.
There are 2 other Radio Shacks, Ryan.
But this
We
is
have-
the last one.
All right.
I'm the last of my kind.
So, with you all received checks, $200,000 each. He says, "Don't cash them all in the same day."
With mine, I'm like, so is this supposed to go to Mallory? Not sure. I'm entitled to a full share.
He only promised money to the 4 people that were there, so you guys will have to figure out how you equally distribute this amongst the 4 of you, including Mallory and Billy and Allison. So, but as you all return, you find that things return to normal. Everyone emerging. We get the scenes of Dave waking up on the side of the road, his car back there and intact, and the Dr. Dempsey waking up in the parking garage with Billy. Both of them emerging. Dr. Dempsey immediately like feeling at his neck, being like, "Wasn't I decapitated?" You see Baywatch, who I've already forgotten. Lenore, thank you. Behind a dumpster over on campus, like staggering out from back there, looking around, flinching as a student walks past in the early morning hours. And all of you head off to Lonnie's ramen shop with your gratuitous amounts of money. as somewhere in the distance, Miss Fletcher is still investigating 2 murders that never happened.
Boy, is she gonna be surprised.
The end.
That's a good twist for Murder, She Wrote.
Oh, they were never
Actually
dead.
dead.
They
Dead.
were never dead.
Well, guys, it went a little
GGs.
wild there in the end,
It's
How do you
been
mean?
wild the whole time.
but I think we got there.
I'm not sure
In
what
the
you're
end?
talking about.
How do you mean?
No, fuck you. You don't know what you're talking about.
Uh, so that's it for Sweeps Week. These characters will be back definitely for another season, but I think we're gonna take a break from Overarms for a little while. We're still running masks, but we're gonna see what we decide to do next. I know there's been some talks of a couple things. I know Savannah's kind of interested in running something for a little bit. We've got some cool games that we're talking about,
My
so hang out for that announcement coming in the next couple weeks. Anybody have anything they want to plug outside of our normal schedule? No? Join us on Thursday for the next Elegant Magics. We're doing a special New Year's Eve stream. We're going to go an extra hour, so you can join us from 8 o'clock to 12 o'clock Eastern Time while we ring in the new year with
Sorry, other time zones.
romance. Yeah, we're not going to stay up until midnight West Coast time. That would be terrible. So yeah, we'll be back here.
We all wait for the New
that.
York Ball anyway. I feel like even
Yeah,
the West Coast does that.
They rewatch it. They do.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a thing.
yeah.
That's
So you
the
can,
best- that's the best one.
if you're in a different time zone, start watching at 8 o'clock in whatever 8 o'clock p.m. in whatever time zone you're in. Watch the VOD, and
It's not how VODs
and just
work.
sync it up.
If we're still live,
know.
that's not how it works.
Is that not how it works? I don't know anything.
No, if
I
you
know
go to
nothing
our
about
channel while
technology.
it's live, it just
Listen, as you can probably tell by everything that's happened in the 6-ish episodes of this game, I know nothing about technology. So yeah. Anyway, you join us for that. Join us for our session 0, building our Cypher characters on Friday for Neon Souls, and anything else that we're doing throughout the week. Savannah and I are probably going to be playing more Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright in the next couple days,
and a spooky
yeah.
game.
and maybe a spooky game. So yeah. Thank you to my lovely players, including Ryan, for joining us in this last episode of this little mini arc. Look forward to seeing more Toby in the future. Sorry, Alex, that you could not join us for this, but we'll definitely get to see more Mallory in the sessions to come. We'll see
No
everyone
medical debt.
No medical debt. We'll see everyone in 1 week for the next Tabletop Tuesdays. We'll be playing Masks, and until next time, good game. And good night, Internet.